gang, hey foodie gang, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Let me readjust y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Sunday dinner, and specifically season 3, episode 78. We are just chugging along, and we are almost at 100 episodes. And shout out to Kelly in the building first, got that #1 spot. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Today we are gonna make Italian meatball subs, broccoli, and fries for Sunday dinner. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. We got a lot of cooking to do. I have a lot of ingredients here. So, thank you guys all so much. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, keep the stove on, and send a super chat, a super sticker, or even a Zelle. But I'm doing really good, Kelly. Earlier today, I had the Foodie Gang food panel here, and we talked about robots, and it was a really great conversation. Thank you to the Foodie Gang for showing up and showing out like y'all normally do. So, can y'all see everything okay? Let me just check one thing here. Make sure I got my phone. There we go. That was the problem. I don't have my phone light all the way turned up. But, shout out to the Foodie Gang. I am going to walk you guys through all of the ingredients that we have here. We are going to be making our marinara sauce completely from scratch. We are going to be making meatballs, and then we're going to make a very, very tasty meatball sub. And then we're going to make broccoli and fries. So we got a lot going on. And the first thing we have here is I have the crinkle cut fries. And I'm going to put this back into the freezer until we get ready to fry them. I just wanted to show y'all. And then I have the bread here. So I also have a Facebook group. And on my Facebook group, I saw someone that cut the insides of the bread out, and then they stuffed it. And so I kind of want to try that food again, so let me show y'all what I did. If I can just get this unwrapped. Okay, so I cut the insides out, and we're going to put our meatballs and our sauce right into the middle. And so that's our sub bread. And then we have broccoli. We do have frozen broccoli today. But if you want to use fresh broccoli, feel free to. It is totally up to you. We got our water, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of broccoli. I mean, a little bit of butter. And this is going to be for our broccoli. So we are just going to put this off to the side. Okay, and we do have pre-made meatballs today. These were on sale at the store. So, I got these. I put them in the freezer. Can y'all see it? Okay, so these are frozen pre-made meatballs. Grande Classic Italian. And they are Italian style meatballs. So, we're going to try those pre-made meatballs. You can make your own meatballs for your sub if you wanted to. We got a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Provolone cheese. Y'all, it's finna go down here today. And then, I think I hit a button and it's looking weird now. So, we got our meatball situated. Okay, so for our marinara sauce, we do have quite a bit of ingredients here. Do not be intimidated. I will put all of these recipes in the video description. A couple of them are already there, but I'll put more after this live stream. So, we have, well, before we get into this, we have onions and carrots here that we are going to saute just to release those flavors and so they can taste good. You can use shredded carrots if you have them. And then I have my onions diced up in here. And for our marinara, we have whole peeled tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and tomato paste. We have a little bit of water here. We have a little bit of sugar here. Woo! Sugar. I have my whole garlic here. And the reason why I'm leaving everything into big chunks is because we are going to blend up this sauce so it can be thick. So I have garlic here and then some red pepper flakes. And then I have basil and oregano here. Salt and pepper. So, these are all of our ingredients, Foodie Gang. I know it's a lot, but it is all going to be worth it. So let me put these fries back in the freezer until we get ready to fry them. And oh my goodness, I forgot to turn the oven on. So we're going to turn the oven on. Let me see if this says how long we should bake it for. 375, 15 minutes, 13 to 10 minutes. So, gonna put the oven on 375. And I have my baking dish over here. I got my baking dish over here. So we are going to get the meatballs set up and get them ready to go in the oven. And then after that, we are going to start our sauce. I wonder if I should, let me see what else it says. Oh, I actually have these liners I'm going to put down there. I have these. I'm going to put some parchment paper down there just so that it makes it easier to clean up. Because sometimes when you're baking stuff, it can get kind of messy. So I have a little bit of parchment paper here. I'll put some of that down. But how was everybody's Sundays been? Are you guys ready for the week? And Candy said, good, how are you? I'm doing good. My daughter had a competition yesterday, and after the competition, I came home and went right to sleep. And so I've kind of just been kind of relaxing today. I did do a live stream earlier today. And my friends actually have a podcast. So when I have time, I try to go, onto the podcast and I'll join them. It's the Empty Stomach Podcast on Podbean. So I joined. So I had a kind of like a relaxed day, but it was long at the same time. I went on the podcast, and then right after that, I did a live stream, and then I got everything ready for dinner so I could show up with the Foodie Gang and make Sunday dinner for y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this is how the meatballs look. These are pre-made meatballs. These were on sale. And if you know Chef Big Bank, I am all about a sale and all about a deal. But how are you guys doing, and what did everyone eat today? Okay, then we got our parchment paper. The parchment paper doesn't really stay down until you put something on it. And then I don't want to touch these, but I'm going to have to. It's going to get messy, y'all. And Candy said, being a mom is here and there. I agree with you. And it's like, we're not perfect. So we are going to make mistakes. Like nobody's perfect. But it just doesn't feel good when you make a mistake. And they're little people. So they have their own feelings and opinions. Let me try this. Nope, they're not coming out. I gotta touch each one. And Candy said we ate leftover homemade chicken and noodles. Candy, I just made soup. This past week, I made a turkey soup using the leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. And then the other day, I actually made a chicken and potato veggie soup. I'm telling you, the soup are so great because you'll have it for the next day and you don't necessarily have to cook, and you still get a good quality meal, especially if you are a mom. I was just telling them that, Candy, that you can eat leftover soup the next day and for the next couple days, and you have a really good home cooked meal. So I'm glad that you came in and you said what I was saying. And Rose said, "Hey, future wifey, how was your day?" My day was good, and Ro, I don't know about that. You got a ski mask on. And then Katie said, exactly. I remember what it was like to be a full time mom and work out of house. Yes, being a parent is tough. And then when you think about like who's gonna pay for me to feed these kids and all that stuff. And Mike said, "You the Alaska lady." Yes, I do live in Alaska, and that's why this cooking channel is 907 goodies. 907 is actually the area code for Alaska. We are making Italian meatball subs, broccoli, and fries. It is going down. This is Sunday dinner. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Support the channel. Keep the stove on. Send your girl super chat. And then Kenny said, "Oh, I know. Yes, being a parent is very hard." And I have my Saturday food eating breakfast for members only. And we were in there and we were talking about parenting because it's one of those like thankless jobs. I feel it's like you never get credit if everything's going right, but the minute something wrong happens, they want to blame you. And yes, Candy, I'm in Alaska. This past summer, because now it's winter, it's very cold outside. I actually went to the lake a couple of times. I went to the lagoon, and so you guys can see what Alaska looks like in the summertime. And one of the places I went to, I had cinnamon rolls at the lake, and that lake behind me had seaplanes on it. It was very, very beautiful and very soothing and calming. So definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out some of my lake live streams. I did it a lot during the summer, and I wanted to show you guys how it stays light outside the whole day in the summer. And during the winter, it gets dark around like 5 p.m. And so right now, it is only 7:21 here, but it is pitch black outside. But where's everybody else watching from? Y'all know where I'm from. Where y'all from? And I'm just gonna wash my hands. Anytime you're dealing with raw meat, you want to wash your hands after. So my meatballs are ready to go in the oven. And Candy said, "I'm from Pennsylvania." I feel like I met somebody from there before. But I cannot think of the name, and it's going to bother me until I figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to just clean up a little bit. You know, you people are going to eat with their eyes. So even if you are cooking, you want to try to clean as you go. And hey, Dim Hawk, how are you doing? We are making Italian meatball subs, broccoli and fries. And Hawk, you were here when we made up this plan. So I'm so glad to see you in here tonight. And Kelly said, "I'm from Dallas, Texas." And Kelly, how was your job going? I know you just started a new job at the hospital. You were saying that you liked it, but let me ask you, now that you've been there for a while, how has it been going? And yes, Hawk remembers, we talked about these meatball subs. So, my oven is not hot yet, so I have the meatballs ready to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to hop over here and start working on our marinara sauce. So let me grab the pan. And I am making my sauce from scratch. If you don't want to, you can buy marinara sauce from the store. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle this pan with oil because I want to saute my onions and carrots just to build those flavors for my sauce. And Kelly said, it's going good. I enjoy my job. Well, I am so glad that you enjoy your job because how many of us have worked at a job that we did not like? I will tell y'all, I have. And if you are, hold on, we got some water. If you are a part of the Foodie Gang and already subscribed to the YouTube channel, you guys have heard me talk about the job that I used to have that I did not like and how much I love it here now. And then Dim Hawk said, what kind of oil? I am using olive oil to saute my carrots and onion in, but we are gonna fry our fries in vegetable oil. But you can use whatever type of oil you already use at home. What type of oil do you guys use at home? Oh, you know what oil is really good that I'm gonna get some more of? I had like an avocado blend oil with olive oil. So it was 50-50 avocado oil and olive oil. And it was really, really tasty. And then I had just plain avocado oil and it was really good. I really liked it. And Kelly said, what was the job that you had that you did not like? You guys are gonna be surprised to hear this, but I was a cook. I was cooking in the kitchen, and the thing I didn't like about it was I'm waiting for my pan to get hot. The thing I did not like about my job when I was a cook was the fact that everyone always called out to work. I really didn't get along with the management. I felt like they knew I was a hard worker, so they took advantage of that. And I also didn't like having to make someone else's food. Because when you work somewhere, you have to make whatever's on the menu, depending on where you work. Some people have jobs where they have flexibility, but at this particular place, there would be some times where we had to just make what was on the menu. And to check the heat on your pan, you can put one piece of whatever you're cooking in there and kind of see. And I can see that this pan is not hot yet. So, meatballs about to go in the oven. We're making our marinara sauce from scratch. I got my hoagie rolls back here. So what I did, you guys, I saw on my food group on Facebook that someone made subs, but instead of just like cutting the side of it, they took the insides out and they put the meatballs in there. So we're gonna give that a try. I think that that is a very fun idea, and it makes sense. It's like just take some of the bread out and then make a little like a little bowl kind of, and put your meatballs in there. So we're gonna try it. But yes, I actually was a cook, and that's a job I did not like. And what I figured out to also Foodie Gang was that when you love to do something, sometimes when you turn it in or when you have a passion for something and you get a job doing it, it's not the same. It's not the same as like cooking at home. You know, I'm cooking what I want. Like having it as a job made it not fun. So I'm just gonna put my carrots and onions in there, and we're gonna just let that cook. I'm gonna turn the pan up a little bit more so it can start sauteing the right way. Um, yeah, food again. We finna be eating good over here. Y'all know it's Sunday dinner. And if you were here yesterday, we had our Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. And we made biscuits and gravy with hash browns, and it was so great. And we sat down and we chopped it up for so long. Um, My daughter came out and was like, Mom, she was like, you know when your kids give you that look and you know it's time to go? I was like, all right, Ava, I'm coming. Just so keep it cold. But I just wanted to show you guys the type of cheese I'm going to be using. Provolone, great value. But my favorite brand of cheese is Tillamook. Tillamook makes like the best cheese ever, in my opinion. It's just they make really good cheese. And we got a little bit of Parmesan cheese here. Let me get a can opener. And then we're just going to open these cans back here while we wait for everything to cook. We're making Italian meatball subs, broccoli and fries, and we're making our marinara sauce completely from scratch. If you do not want to make your marinara sauce from scratch and you don't feel comfortable, you can always buy marinara sauce from the store. There is nothing wrong with that. But give it a try. Try making it yourself. It tastes really, really good. And, you know, spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce are honestly really simple to make. Did the oven beat Foodie Gang? I don't remember. Let me check the oven and see if it's hot. I don't remember if it beeped or not. And then we're going to put our meatballs in there. It said 12 minutes, but I think I'm going to do 15 minutes. You know what I need to get? I need to get one of those automatic can openers. It's like, I used to not, I stopped cooking for a while, but now I'm back to it. I need to get one of those automatic can openers. We used to have one of those when I was growing up, and that thing was like a lifesaver. I'm gonna change this out, because I feel like it's like warped and it's bothering me. Okay, here we go. I gotta change my spoon. Okay, we're gonna let that cook, let it saute, and we're gonna get our meatballs into the oven. We're doing Italian meatball subs, broccoli and fries, a little bit of everything. Y'all know it's Sunday dinner. Go ahead and hit the like button. And then, if you have already been here, you know how I feel about timers. Anytime you're cooking, be on the safe side and set a timer. Okay, so I got my cans back here all open. We're going to take the lids off. And we got our onions and carrots in the pan sauteing. Yeah, I see everything okay? Okay. All right. And I got whole peeled tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and tomato paste. I'm only going to put a little bit of tomato paste in here. All right, all right. More oil in there. And we got all our tomato products right here. We got our crushed tomatoes, our whole tomatoes, and we have tomato paste. So this is gonna be good. We also have some garlic back here. Let's open all these little containers. Cause y'all know I'll be struggling trying to open these little containers. But I really like these containers because it helps me, you know, like stay organized, measure everything out. And then I try to measure everything out so that I can give you guys a recipe. If you guys were not here, I would not be measuring anything out. Because your girl knows how to cook. So I don't necessarily have to measure things out. But I do that so that I can write down my recipes. Okay, and I got garlic back here, salt and pepper, oregano, and basil. And I got a little bit of sugar right here. And we're just gonna keep stirring this because we don't want it to. And what I like to do, I like to like test my carrots. I'll try to split one of them in half with a spoon. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Italian meatball subs, broccoli and fries. I swear, I'll be here and my hair will look perfectly fine. And then when I get here, one of them will start sticking up. Be driving me crazy on the replays. I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair's always sticking up. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our whole tomatoes, our crushed tomatoes in here with the tomato paste and the seasonings. And then I have, let me show you guys this. I have an immersion blender. And I'm probably going to move this sauce to a pot and blend it up in the sink. So what this does is they use this a lot for dressings as well. And what it does is it blends, it's like a hand blender. If you have a dressing, this can emulsify it, which will make it thick enough and get enough air into it so it can be thick like a dressing. And so this is pretty much just like a hand blender. In the restaurants, they have a gigantic immersion blender. It is very, very large. And we would have like, I think they call it a Cambro. But we would have a big giant container and we would make all our dressings from scratch in the beginning. And so we would have like this gigantic immersion blender. Like imagine cooking at home, but you're cooking for 100 to 200 people. It gets crazy and it gets kind of serious in the kitchen. Like people have timelines and if you're in the way, they're going to tell you to get out of the way. And if you're moving slow, that's not okay. The kitchen is very cutthroat. Very cutthroat. That's why it is not for the weak. And you gotta have thick skin to work in the kitchen. You really do. You can't be up in there, you know. One time I did cry. This is what happened, y'all. Okay, so I was working the night shift. So I would work from like 5 p.m. to like 3 a.m. in the morning. And we would have, it was kind of like a cafeteria style, but it was like an upscale cafeteria. So there was like 3 or 4 cooks that were scheduled to work that night, but only I showed up. And so the supervisors were supposed to help me during the service. because we have one service for about like 2 or 3 hours, and it gets really, really busy. I don't know what happened to the supervisors, but it was only me in the cafe serving people. I was working the grill, and it was only me, and I had to do fries, burgers, sandwiches, and then we have a pizza station. But because no one was there to work, there was no pizzas. The salad bar was empty, so they were all coming to the grill. And I got through my line and served everyone who I had to serve. But I just felt really mad. It's because, like, you have people coming here to eat, but you don't have anybody to work here and serve these people. And eventually the supervisor came back from whatever she was doing, and she gave me a break. I didn't even have a lunch break that day. And so I went to the fridge and I was crying. Because I just felt like, for me, I'm really serious about my food. So the fact that it's like I got to put out this mediocre product because I'm in a rush, overworked, without a lunch, and working behind the grill. You guys, I had really bad acne, like right here. And when I stopped working on the grill, my acne went away. And so, that was just a little side note. I used to have acne. And yes, I am, bro. Bro, is that all you got to say? You have any commentary on my story I just told y'all? That's all you got to say? But yes, y'all, that job had me stressed out. And Liliana, what is going on? What is going on? I've been checking out your Christmas vlog, or your Vlogmas. I've been checking that out. Great videos, great content creator. Y'all gotta go check her out. Girl, you crazy. Bro got a ski mask on, Liliana. I don't know if I'm blushing or if I'm scared. But, okay, we're making Italian meatball subs. Meatballs are in the oven. We're working on our marinara sauce from scratch. We're also going to do broccoli and fries. It is Sunday dinner. Go ahead and hit the like button. And Hawk said too much oil for your skin. It had to be. Because when I was working, the girl had acne. And it would not go away. Bro, I don't know what you talking about. And Liliana said, true, what are you hiding? So, we have, peeled tomatoes here, whole peeled tomatoes. We're just going to put those in there. And then we got fresh tomatoes. Yeah, Liliana, I'm scared. And then we're gonna put a little bit of tomato paste in there. And Ro, I don't know what you're talking about, but I will say this: everyone cooks differently. Just because this is not your style of cooking or products that you wouldn't use, does not mean that I'm wrong or right. Your style of cooking is your style. My style is my style. Liliana's style of cooking is her style. Everybody has their own style of cooking, their own flavor profile. And that's okay. That just means that you can't come over to my house and eat. Right? But everyone is different. And that's what I think we kind of be getting wrong in the world. It's like we judge everyone based off of what we would do. And that's just, everyone's different. But when I worked in the kitchen, we use canned products. We would use canned beans. You get beans from a can, or you can get them dry. But like I said, everyone is different. Everyone has their own style of cooking. You know. And I'm really here for the home cooks. I'm not here for the chefs. But y'all can watch if y'all want to. And then we're going to add a little bit of oregano and basil. And Liliana said, yes, everybody cooks different. Ro, I don't know what you're talking about. Because in culinary school, we would use canned products. In the kitchen industry, we use canned products. When you make tomato sauce, You can use fresh tomatoes or you can get them from a can. So I don't know what you're talking about. And salt and pepper, basil and oregano, and I put a little bit of red chili flakes in there. And yeah, and that's Liliana, you bring up a really good point. Is that nobody is forced to watch. And like I said, when you watch other food content creators, everyone cooks differently. And that is why I like the food group that I have on Facebook. Because everyone is kind, everyone is polite, and we're respectful, to other people. Because you might have people from India, you might have people from the Philippines in there, you might have people from the US, but we're all going to make different foods. And that's a part of having an open mind. And that's why I created 907 Goodies. And that's why I'm Chef Big Bank. Okay? But yes, if you're gonna be in the chat, be respectful. If not, one of the moderators, gonna have to do what they do, take out the trash. Yeah. Okay. So let me check on the meatballs. I think the meatballs need probably like 10 more minutes. No, I didn't say you was trash, bro, but you had in there. You had in there. And I understand, like, people are going to have their opinions. And there is nothing wrong with that. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. But your opinion should not be disrespectful. Should not, I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in there. But yes, that's why I like to watch other food content creators, because I learn a lot as well. And then Liliana said, if the shoe fits, I'm like, trying to tell you. So we're going to let this cook down for a little bit. And like I was showing you guys, I have the immersion blender back here. And I'm going to blend this up so that my carrots, my whole tomatoes, and my garlic get blended up. But what I'm going to do is most likely move this to a pot to blend it up. I just put it in here to show you guys, the cooking process and all that stuff. Ro, do you have a cooking channel? Liliana said he will hate my channel then laugh my A off. I always use something that's in a can. Laugh a lot, sorry, not sorry, and my food is fire. Yes, and one thing I will say is that we're all at different places in our lives and different places in our budget. Once you have kids, things kind of change and the funds may be a little bit tight. So keep that in mind too when you're watching food content creators. Like, you don't know what the budget is. If you want me to use red wine, send the money for it. And Rose said, nah, my skill's not for the public. Okay. Well, mine are for the public, so hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And the reason why I share my skills with the public is because I want you guys to make amazing food at home as well. And y'all have already seen my food, so my channel will speak for itself. Okay? And one thing I'll say is this: cooking on live is not easy. Things go wrong, things mess up. So, there's different type of chefs in the world, and for you to get out here and cook on live, whether you're a chef or a home cook, that is a big deal, and it takes a lot of guts and just being brave. And Hawk said, okay, let him know. Yeah. Look, I share all my food with you guys. I share my recipes. I share my mistakes with you guys. I let you guys know what to do. I'm here. I'm here for y'all. I'm not gonna be. I'm not one of them bougie chefs. You know how some chefs be acting bougie. It ain't that deep. Okay, Roy, you're trolling at this point. You're trolling at this point. Okay, and then I got my meatballs here. I'm just gonna rotate them though, and see what they're looking like. And I put, so we did 22 minutes total on these. Y'all, people out here on YouTube is wild. I mean, it just, y'all's wild out here. Wild. It's like, does somebody pay y'all to be trolling in these comments all day? How do you have time for this? I barely got time to show up and do these lives. Okay, so we got the meatballs rotated. I'm gonna put them back in the oven, and that's Ava back here. So I went and got Ava some Grinch pajamas. Ava, be careful, I'm putting this in the oven. I went and got her some Grinch pajamas for Christmas, and she had just been relaxing all day. Yesterday she had a competition, and she did really good, and so she's been tired today.
Tired.
Ava, you want to say hi? I'll turn the camera. You want to say hi?
Yeah, hi.
I'll put some more tech on first. Oh, right there. It's right there. Okay, Ava about to come say hi to y'all in a second. And Lily Anna said, congrats, Ava. Yes, Hawk, I feel you. Don't send for me unless that come for you. Once you say something to me that I don't like, it is what it is at that point. Ava, let me know when you're ready. Okay, so Ava's gonna come say hi. She got her Grinch pajamas on. She's been relaxing all day. And we wanted to bake, we're still gonna bake those brownies with you guys, but we were really tired yesterday.
You just fell asleep.
And she don't want to admit it, but she was tired too.
I was not
Hold on,
tired.
Ava. Let me turn this down so it don't pop on Ava. Okay. Come here, Ava.
I was not tired.
She was tired.
I wasn't
y'all see
tired.
Her? Okay, she's tired today though. Y'all see her pajamas? Woo! She is ready for the holidays.
And my green pants, they're comfortable and I have the green shirt. I would wear
Ava,
this all day because
you want to show them your medal? You want to show them your medal?
I want to show all
Okay, here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Ava's grabbing all her medals. And she has a lot, y'all. She has a lot. But she's grabbing all her medals and she's going to show us. Yeah, it was a star, man. It was a star. And then Liliana said, Grinch is my best friend. And she said, I love them pajamas. It was weird. The competition had like a Grinch theme, but it was like an Aloha theme as well.
No, it was Hawaii.
It was weird. Okay, come on, you can come a little closer. I'm trying to
Christmas
stand.
in Hawaii. So I have this one. I'm probably gonna have to. This one.
I can hold it for you.
Do not burn it.
I'm not gonna burn your medal, girl. Our medals.
And then we got the turkey. Then on the back we have this like thing. It's really cool.
And competition season just started a couple of months ago.
And then we have this one. If you can't see, there's like flowers.
And this is the one that she got yesterday. So it was an Aloha theme, and then they had the Grinch going on as well.
It was Christmas in Hawaii.
That's what it was. It was Christmas in Hawaii.
I just
And
said it.
I have got her a medal hanger that I have to hang up, so she can hang up all her medals. But y'all, Ava's out here doing her thing. Put them on, Ava. Put them on. And she has a ton of ribbons as well.
I have a lot.
11 ribbons, 3 medals, and it would be more medals, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah. So she just started her first year competing. A couple months ago? Starting October? 3 months. I think that's 3 months. Starting in October. So in 3 months, she got all these medals, and she has a couple of ribbons. But she's doing really well, and she loves it.
But probably at the end of the season, you probably get like 12.
Yes, and her goal for this season was to get 4 medals.
But I didn't, but I still got 3 ones.
And I'm like, Ava, you're going to have to get a new goal because you're getting a lot of medals in a short amount of time. And Liliana said, a Hawaiian Grinch, congrats. Yes, it was very strange, but now that Ava explained to me it was Christmas in Hawaii, that makes a lot of sense. And then she said,
Hawaii and Christmas mixed together.
Wow, in 3 months, amazing.
Don't
Yes. Oh, I'm not going to.
So, these are my 3 medals so far. I'm hoping at the end of the season I get like 14.
She's going to get a lot of medals, and she's going to do this for what? How much longer? You're going to do gymnastics for a year?
Rest of my life. Until I'm 30.
She's going to have like 50 medals.
When you're 31, you cannot do gymnastics anymore. You can't compete. That's the limit, I believe.
Yes.
I believe the limit is 30. You have to be, you can be 31. You can still do gymnastics, but you can still train yourself and have other people, you can make your own gym and stuff. But when you're 31, you can't like compete and like go to the Olympics. Like, it's better if you start at a low grade.
Yes, and she started doing gymnastics when she was like 2 or 3.
Two.
Yeah, she started, and she kind of knew this is what she wanted to do.
It was like 5 years.
It's crazy. Oh, Liliana, don't worry about being mean. You know, we got to get the trash out. Take the trash out. Okay, Ava, I'm gonna get back to cooking. Thank you so much for stopping by our live stream. You guys, check out Ava's YouTube channel, Ava's Playtime. We're going to have a lot of videos coming out. For every competition, I make a video. And I'm a little bit behind. That's okay, though.
I was thinking, like, at the end of the 4th season makeup video, we should do...
So I got my sauce here. I'm going to put it in the pot and blend it up.
What we should do is just get all my medals. Ooh!
Yes, and we got the meatballs in the oven. Okay, Ava.
Bye. Thank you for letting me come.
Yes, and Ava, you're welcome anytime. But Mom, we got to get back to cooking. We got to get back on it. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to blend up our sauce. I have a pot here in the sink. I'm going to put the sauce in the pot and blend it up. And that noise is all Ava's medals.
Sorry for the sound.
All her medals tapping together. She is very serious about gymnastics, and she has been ever since the beginning. And she's sure that it's what she wants to do. So I try to support her in every way I can. And I'm going to get my ladle here to put this in the pot to make sure I don't spill it.
Good luck.
Thank you, Ava. Thank you. Okay, so I put all my sauce in the pot, and then I'm gonna plug in my hand blender, and I'm gonna start blending it. I put the pot in the sink just because I wanted to, be extra safe and all that stuff. So, and then we're gonna plug in our immersion blender and give this a blend. And we finna get back to it, foodie gang. We had a little detour because Ava stopped by. And she is waiting on these meatballs too. She said that she gonna eat some meatballs. So, it's finna be good. And like I said, I'm using the immersion blender with the pot in the sink just because I want to be safe. Because the sauce is warm. So here we go. Okay, that sauce is looking good here. And put that back, and then we're gonna pour our sauce back into that pan. And I have showed you guys this trick before. I'm going to show it to you guys again. When you are pouring a sauce into a pan and you don't want the sauce to splash, you place a whisk in the pot. So I blended up our sauce. We're going to pour it back into here. Take that out of here. Okay. We got our sauce. One of the pieces of garlic didn't get blended up, but everything else got blended up pretty well. I'm going to taste this and see where we're at on the flavor profile and the flavors of it. And then we're going to put our meatballs in here and kind of let them just cook and do its thing. But okay, said Liliana said and thank you so much, Hawk, for coming through. Are you going? Oh, you're talking to Ava. I was about to say good night, Hawk, but she's talking to Ava. And then Liliana said I made a ceviche tutorial. Check it out. Chef, I used tahini on it as well. Yes, I was telling Liliana that I have a lot of tahini, but I'm not sure how to use it. And she went live today and used tahini. And so, yeah, I have a lot because my sister gave me some. And I'm like, what do I do with this now? So I'm just going to put a little bit more Italian. I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in here. And then let me just clean up the stove a little bit because this is driving me nuts. Okay. taste this one more time. See where we... Okay, so Hawk said she's not going to bed. She was saying good night to Ava. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more garlic powder in here. And then I'm going to put this back on medium. Okay. We're going to give this a stir, and then we're going to add our meatballs to our sauce. And we're going to let those meatballs just do its thing. And then we're going to hop over to the broccoli and the fries. And we're going to be eating pretty soon, Foodie Gang. And I'm just gonna crack one of these meatballs in half just to make sure that we're done in the inside, and we are. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place our meatballs in our sauce, and let's let them do its thing and let it cook. We're making Italian meatball subs, fries, and broccoli. So here we go. Shout out to the Foodie Gang in the building. Go ahead, hit the like button, support the channel, and send a super chat with your thoughts or a sticker or a super sticker. Or even better, join the channel, become a member. On Saturday, we do our Foodie Gang breakfast, and the live chat is members only. So if you are a member, you'll be able to talk to us in the live chat. And I'm just going to put this pan over here and let it kind of cool down a little bit, just because it's really, really hot. So I can throw the paper away. And you see with the parchment paper, I don't have to clean up anything. Nothing is like stuck to the pan. Okay, so we got our meatballs here. Ooh. Okay, and then we're going to move our meatballs and marinara sauce to the back, and we're going to hop over on our broccoli, and we are going to get the oil heated up for our fries. You can, if you don't want oil, you can always put your fries in the air fryer. That's a good way too. I have my pot of oil back here. And we're going to put a little bit of oil down. Put our broccoli in there. We got frozen broccoli today. If you want to use fresh broccoli, feel free. There's nothing wrong with fresh or frozen. And depending on, you know, where you live at. And sometimes buying frozen fruits is kind of nice sometimes because you can just keep them in the freezer. Depending on, you know, everybody's different. Whatever you want to use is okay. I have a little bit of butter here as well. So we got our black pepper and our sea salt. And we got a little bit of water also for our broccoli. Just gonna get this up out of here. And then we got our fries. When your fries come off, when you take them out of the oil, you always want to have a plate with a napkin, just so that you can catch the excess grease that comes off of whatever you're frying. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some napkins. It's getting hot in here, y'all. It's all this good food that's going on. Okay. So our meatballs are done, ready to go. We have our broccoli on. Let me find a lid for our broccoli. And then we have the oil for our fries heating up. And we finna get to it, y'all. We finna get to it. Let me see if this is the right lid. Okay, perfect. And keep this over here. And then this is the bread that we have. Let me just unwrap this so I can show y'all the bread that we have for our meatball subs. And so what I did was I took the center out of the out of the sub. And what we're going to do is we're going to place each of the meatballs in here. We have a little bit of cheese that we're going to put on top. And we may even throw them back in the oven after we stuff them so that our cheese can melt. I think that's a good idea. What y'all think, Foodie Gang? I'm going to pour a little bit of water in here. Then we got our oil back here. I'm going to turn this up. Turn this up. And then we have our provolone cheese here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the provolone cheese in half so I can lay it over the subs when I put them in there. We got our broccoli on. The broccoli is heated up. Shout out to the foodie gang in the building. Then we got our meatballs over here. Kind of give these a stir. And what I'm gonna do is get our hoagie rolls set up, our meatball subs set up, put them in the oven, and then we're gonna hop back over here, and we're gonna kind of just finish everything up. So let me rearrange some things so it's not dangerous. We don't want to be dangerous now. We want to have good food, but we don't want it to be dangerous. Can y'all see everything all right? Can y'all see? Okay. So I saw this on my group. I have a food group on Facebook where they had hoagie rolls and they cut out the center and then they stuffed it. So we're gonna try that with our Italian subs. And so we're going to do 3 meatballs for each sub. And I kind of like it this way because you know how sometimes when you eat a meatball marinara, I guess it's supposed to be messy, but sometimes it can get kind of messy and like your stuff will like break apart or the meatball will fall out. And this way it's like like a little pocket for it. So I like that. So we're just going to put a little bit extra sauce on there. Shout out to the foodie gang that's in the building. It's my late night crew. You know, we already did 1 live stream today. We are back with another one. We're making meatball subs. Oh my goodness. And I'm trying them a different way this time. So we'll see how it goes. See, my hair is always sticking up. It made me so mad. Okay, we're going to put our broccoli back over here. Put our... And we're going to put these back in the oven and let the cheese get melted. And it's going to almost be time for us to put our fries on. The broccoli is finishing up. So, this is Sunday dinner. I'm gonna put those in the oven, let that cheese get melted. Hawk said, looking good. Thank you so much for trying something new with my subs. I saw this idea on social media, and I was like, that is so smart to make like a little pocket to where the meatballs can fit inside of there. It seems like it would be easier to eat as well. And our broccoli is looking good. We're about to put on our fries. I'm going to throw one fry in there. We'll see. Sometimes, if you're frying stuff, put one in there, that whatever you're frying, and make sure that your oil is hot. Because once you dump all of your frozen items in there, it is going to cool down the temperature of your oil. And you want to hear that. And Kelly said, I forgot what you was making. No problem. Italian meatball subs, broccoli, and fries. So yes, if you're frying food, put one in there and make sure that your oil is hot before you dump all of it in there. If your oil is not hot, it will... Once you put all of your frozen items in there, it'll bring down the temperature of your oil. And then we got our subs in there. Oh my goodness. The cheese is already starting to melt on our subs and it looks so good. And you know where I used to work, people would ask for a side of marinara with their meatball sub. And you can always do that. You can ask for a side of marinara and then dip your sub in marinara. If you want extra marinara, it's not enough. But, and yes, Hawk, that's the right word. It's like a meatball boat. And I thought it was such a cool idea. And so I kind of wanted to try it. So normally I make my subs, just the regular way. But I want to try something different. And when you guys are in the kitchen, don't be afraid to try different stuff. Like cooking should be fun. It shouldn't be like you have to do it this one way and that's it. No, you should be able to do whatever you want to do and have fun when you're in the kitchen as well. So we got our broccoli here. And I took the lid off of the broccoli so some of that water can kind of cook out. And I'm just going to keep this simple. And I'm going to put salt and pepper. You don't have to make broccoli, but I'm making broccoli so you don't feel so guilty about the sub and the fries. So I got a little bit of that sea salt right here. And I like to keep my broccoli pretty simple, just salt and pepper. Sometimes I'll put garlic in there, but you know what? I feel like I put garlic in so many of my recipes that I kind of want to, sometimes I'll do things differently just so that all my recipes don't look the same. That's my secret foodie game. Look, I'm up here cooking for y'all, telling y'all my secrets. Go ahead and hit the like button. Okay. Broccoli's looking pretty much done. We got the meatball subs. I'm gonna give them 5 minutes. We're waiting on the fries. Let me get the spoon for the fries. When my fries come out, I like to put, if I have seasoned fries, I will not add any seasoning to them. These are crinkle cut fries, so I do like to add salt to them. And shout out to the foodie gang in the building. Y'all are ready and y'all are waiting for this food, huh? Okay. So now we're just waiting. We're waiting on the fries. The broccoli is looking pretty done. I kind of do that same thing where I'll stick my fork in it and see if it like looks soft. And it's looking pretty good, so we're going to call this done. Oh, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to move our fries up here. Because this burner is bigger. The burners in the back are smaller. You know what I need? I need a bigger stove, foodie gang. And I need a flat top that's like built into my house. So then like when we do our Saturday foodie gang breakfast, I could just whip everything up for y'all so easy and so quick. But until then, I got the stove. I think they did me dirty on this stove. I think I have one big burner and the rest of them are small, which is like crazy. But you can make good food no matter what type of cooking equipment you have. It is how you plate your food, how you make your food that's really gonna matter. Because like even if you just have one little stove, you can still make some good food. Ooh, Dim Hawk said could put parm on the broccoli. That's good. That sounds good. Ooh, you guys know what my cousin used to make? That was so good. It was like a guilty pleasure. She would make cheddar and broccoli or cheese and broccoli. Have you guys ever had cheese and broccoli? It was one of those things where it was so good. I was like, I can't even eat this because I could feel that this is not good for me. But cheese and broccoli, she would use cheddar cheese. Oh, so good. I'm going to have to make that for y'all one day. And this is Ava's plate right here. I'm gonna give her some meatballs and some fries. Um, and oh, Hawk said like the soup. Yes, I agree. And shout out to Hawk for always coming through. We talked about these meatball subs, and I was like, that sounds really good. I wanted to do these on Friday, but your girl was tired. I was like, I gotta do these when I'm not tired. This. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see these little Italian meatball sub boats. So good. And then we got the fries coming up. The broccoli's already done and ready to go. We got our plate back here. We finna get to it, foodie gang. Make sure my phone's not running hot. If something happens, I'll share a picture on my community tab. Don't worry, foodie gang. Y'all are gonna see the finished product no matter what. They cannot stop me. And then I like my fries to be pretty crispy. And I've kind of always been that way. I know some people are okay with their fries being kind of like soggy. I like my fries to be crispy. Okay, this pan is hot, but let me show y'all. Let me put a little parsley on top. Gotta move some things around, y'all. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me get set up here. Look at that. That right there, though. These gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here, let it cool off. I don't want to burn myself on camera. But I had to show y'all those. We're waiting on the fries. Ooh, I am excited to try these. Let me see if I can get one out. Let me try to get one out. Let me get a spatula. And like I said, you can get a side of marinara if you like your, if you want your sandwich to be extra saucy. Oh my gosh, look at it. Isn't this an amazing idea? It's like an Italian sub boat. It's easier to eat, so when you take a bite, they're not just gonna fall out right away. Cause it's like you made a little boat for it. Let me get some of the broccoli. I am excited about this. Let me check these fries. These fries need to hurry up. about this, Foodie Gang. Are y'all excited? Because I know I am. I have this little container here. I'm going to put some sauce in it. And then Hawk said, I know you finna tear that up. You know, we can't waste on food around here. Foodie Gang. And we waiting on these fries. Once these fries get done, we still here. I'm going to do a taste test for y'all. I'm putting a little bit of sauce in here. And this sauce is hot. So be careful during this step. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Honestly, you don't even need no fries. You can just eat this. This is a sub and broccoli and a little bit of sauce. A little bit of sauce. You know when you're about to eat, you just get so... Well, for me. I can't speak for y'all. When I'm about to eat, I get excited. And I be happy. But look at that. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the channel and become a member. Tap in with us for Saturday when we do our breakfast. And receive so many other exclusive perks. Loyalty badges, emojis, exclusive content that's only for my members. But shout out to the Foodie Gang. And Hawk, I want to say this plate is dedicated to you because when I told y'all I had meatballs, she gave me this idea to make a meatball sub. And when the Foodie Gang asked me to make certain stuff, I take that serious and I will try my best to make whatever you guys want to see. And I love it because sometimes I feel like I eat the same thing all the time and I'm always cooking the same thing. But when I know that you guys have asked for a particular dish, I love trying to make it, trying to figure it out. And I like a little challenge in the kitchen. So, and then there's a couple of other dishes that y'all have asked for, and I'm working on those as well. So, and the one thing I will say about these live chats is that the chat stays around forever. So, Hawk says, send me a plate though. Wouldn't it be so cool, like in the future, y'all, of when you recommend a dish to me, I'll come to where you're at and make it, or I'll fly you out. Maybe you can come make it with me. That would be so cool. But there we go, y'all. Woo. Look at that. I got a little bit of sauce there. I'm about to pull these fries off because we got to go. We got to go when we ain't got time. You know what somebody told me in my food group? They told me, and I felt so honored when they said this. They said that they would love to cook with me in the kitchen, and they even invited me over. She lives on a boat, and she is a sweet lady. Her name is Nicole, and she's come onto the platform before. We did an interview, but she is so sweet, and she makes the most amazing food, and she lives on a boat. I still can't believe it. But she told me that she would love to be able to cook with me one day. And I just thought that that was so sweet. I never even thought about anything like that. And they also said that they wanted to do a meetup. They just have really great ideas. And I just love having a community of foodies here on Facebook and... No, I say here on Facebook and here on YouTube. There we go, y'all. Y'all know when I'm about to eat, I start talking cray-cray. So we're taking our fries off. We're going to hit them with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to show y'all those plates. And when I do, y'all better hit the like button. Even before I show y'all the plate. And put some money on the table. Keep the stove on. Send your girl a super chat or send a super thanks. Even if this video ends, you can always thank me by sending a super thanks. I'm up here day in and day out, slaving over a hot stove for y'all foodie gang. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt on my fries. If you have regular salt, like iodine salt, you can put that on there too. I just use sea salt. That's just my go-to salt. But I've used kosher salt before. Before that, before I knew better, I was using Morton's. Whatever salt you use is perfectly fine. Mmm. I just got a little bit of sauce. Just got a little bit of sauce. So here we go with the fries. Oh my gosh. This looks wonderful. I cannot wait for you guys to see the finished, completed product. Let me move this oil out the way, because we gotta talk, foodie gang. Let me move this out the way, because we gotta talk. We gotta talk about this. Let me just turn this a little bit. Let me readjust so I don't have no accidents. Maybe you want to see it? I'm going to make your plate in a second.
What happened up there?
Oh, nothing on high. Go.
Guys, that looks delicious.
It sure does. Let me close my cabinet. I be leaving the cabinets open when I be doing my thing, but the star of the show is really right here. We have our fries, our broccoli.
I wanted to say it.
Okay, go ahead, Ava.
So we have our fries. We have some tomato.
It's a meatball sub.
Meatball setup. We have broccoli and we have bread with meatballs and
we have a side of marinara sauce. And now
I didn't see that.
We are gonna make Ava's plate. Okay, Ava, what do you want on yours?
Do I have to get that?
Fries and meatballs?
Fries and the bread and meatballs, and I want 2 of them.
Do you want one of these, or you want me to just put meatballs on here? Huh?
One of those.
Really? Y'all, Ava is a picky eater, so this is a big deal.
If I
Okay.
like it, can I get 2?
You want me to cut it in half for you?
No. What?
What? Ava said she gonna eat one of these. Let me see if I can pick it up. Ava said she want one of these.
Yeah, they look
Look at
delicious
that.
in this one.
Okay, Ava, it is hot. Do you want me to cut it in half for you so it's a little bit easier to eat? Or you can eat it like that. But it is hot. And you said you wanted ketchup?
Yes.
Hand me the ketchup out of the fridge. This is a good night because Ava's going to eat my food and she's a very picky eater. So, this means a lot to me. Woo! I almost dropped that.
You dropped it in.
Okay, so this meatball sub is very, very hot. The fries probably are too. Okay. Come back and get a napkin. Okay, you can come back and get a napkin. All right, foodie gang. Let me give you guys a taste test, and then I'm gonna get y'all up out of here. I'm gonna move you back a little bit.
You make that looks really good.
Look at that. Fries, good. I'm gonna try to dip them in some marinara. Let me get there. All right. Make sure my ring light is not in the The view. Okay. Mmm. Oh my gosh. Mm. It's so good. Mmm. It's giving me pizza vibes. Mmm. The sauce is like amazing. Mmm. Mm-mm. Okay. Sauce is really good. The provolone cheese is good. I forgot the Parmesan cheese. Oh my goodness, y'all. It was so good. I forgot the Parmesan cheese. I didn't put it on here. But you can add Parmesan cheese if you want to. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Let me get a fork. Try the broccoli. The meatball stuff is delicious. It's a little spicy, so Ava might bring it back. I'm prepared though. But that is delicious. And if she does bring it back, it's kind of spicy. I'll give her bread, sauce, and cheese. But oh my god, this is so good. Let me get a fork and let me try this broccoli. And I know we've been up here for a long time. This is a long one. Thank y'all for staying here the whole time. And here we go with some of the broccoli. Now this is Sunday dinner. This is Sunday dinner. This right here, busting on all cylinders. Ooh, so good. You guys, I will post all the recipes down below tonight. So stay tuned for that. This is so good. Fries, broccoli, Italian meatball subs. We made kind of like a meatball boat. I mean, a little boat out of our bread. And then we stuffed the meatballs and the sauce and the cheese in the little pocket. And it's so good. I would definitely do this again. Fanny P, what's up? Oh my goodness. It's just so good. And these meatballs that I have were pre-made, but they're really good. It's a little spicy, but good. Let me give me an apple. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Fanny P said, we love you, 907. Well, I'm so glad because I love y'all too. And I plan to be up here for forever cooking and sharing my recipes with you guys and leading people back to the kitchen. I did a live stream earlier where we were talking about robots cooking in the kitchen. Great live stream. Y'all check it out. But until, everybody can't afford a robot in their home. So just subscribe to the YouTube channel, try some of these recipes, and if you do try some of these recipes, join my group on Facebook. Um, this is Sunday dinner. Yesterday we had a Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast for my members only. So join the channel, become a member so you can get or come to the Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. Everyone can watch, but only members can type in the chat. And we had a great conversation. So much insight, and I would say like you never know what people are going through till you like sit down and really talk to them and let people explain, if they want to, you can share your story. And if they do, thank them for sharing their story. Everyone cannot talk about everything that they're going through. That takes a lot of like guts. But y'all, I gotta clean up my kitchen. Y'all can already see a little bit behind me. It's dirty. Um, but shout out to everybody. My next live stream, I'm gonna make this broccoli cheddar soup. I have some broccoli that I gotta use up and some milk I need to use up. So my next live stream will be broccoli cheddar soup. Um, on Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm dropping pre-recorded content and going live at various times. So turn on the bell. Your girl be going live in the daytime and I'll be going live at night. I kind of gotta fit it in around my schedule because I'm a mom and busy. So I'm going live at various times and I'm dropping pre-recorded content on Wednesdays. And as this channel grows and we get bigger, things will get better. So fries, broccoli, and meatball subs, so delicious. We made our marinara sauce from scratch, but you can buy it if you want. It's totally up to you. But shout out to the Foodie Gang in the building. I'm finna get up out of here, and I'm finna let y'all get up out of here too. I gotta clean up the kitchen. I gotta put the recipes down below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Your girl's over here swaying. That's how you know I'm making some good food, because I'm swaying. Or that's how you know this food is good. When you eat the food and start sweating, that's not spicy. See, that's why I don't really care for spicy food, because it make your nose run and all that stuff. But I know that you guys love spicy food. The meatballs had a little bit of spice in them. They are good. I would buy these again. A shout out to the Foodie Gang in the building. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I will see y'all in the comment section. Let me know if you like meatball subs. And I'm finna get up out of here. I am your host. And this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by my kitchen today. I will see you guys in the next one. Foodie Gang, gang, gang. But have a good day or morning, depending on where you're watching from. Stay positive, blessed, and prayed up. I'll see y'all in the next one.